Hello everyone, welcome to another Cryptic Crossword. I just thought I'd do another one today. We're probably not actually going to get through the whole thing before I have to take a break for dinner, but I'll just edit it together and it'll look like one video for you. You might hear my timer go off, who knows. Anyway, let's get started. As always, a reminder of how Cryptic Crosswords work, since they're not so familiar to Americans as the American-style crossword. Each clue gives us the answer twice, which is a large advantage, obviously. But both of the ways it's given to us are rather difficult to parse out. Somewhere within the clue, there's an invisible divider. We don't know where. And on one side, we're given the clue as a definition, kind of like an American-style crossword, but rather obliquely, typically. Something where you're like, oh yeah, I guess that means that, sure. On the other half, we're given the clue, the answer as a wordplay of some kind. There's lots of things that can that count as wordplay, and you just kind of have to like learn what they all are. Finally, we do get given at the end. We're told how many splits there are. This is not a single 8-letter word. It's a 4-letter word followed by a 4-letter word. Now, this first one actually is quite easy, I think. I believe the split is here. Dawn and Palmolive are both brands of dish soap. And if we were to differently order the letters in shop said, we would get dish soap. Let's work on the ones I have crosses for now. Yeah, no, I mean in the like the typical New York Times crossword, American crossword, I kind of like go through all the words because like a lot of them I can just get from nothing. Whereas in the cryptic, I usually need some help. So now that I have some help, let's use it. Pressure Ukraine's leader wearing gown. Okay, yeah, I got it. So the definition is pressure. Ukraine's leader is the letter U, and it's wearing, i.e. surrounded by, a word meaning gown. So we have duress, which means pressure. Extremely sorry about jerk having a smart mouth. Are we looking for sassy having a smart mouth? Yes. Extremely sorry means the extremes of the word sorry, the letters S and Y. This is being placed about jerk, meaning one kind of word for jerk is an ass. And having a smart mouth means sassy. I'm 3 for 3 so far. That's great. I never do this well. Crepe paper decoration, ripped at the front, caught in carpet cleaner. Oh, here's another reminder, by the way. The punctuation is not there to be your friend. So gotta like mentally ignore these. Put in yeah. It's usually in wordplay parts, I think. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if they're allowed to put commas inside the definition, now that I think about it. Well, maybe. If it made sense. But I don't think they could do it if it didn't make sense. Anyway. Crepe paper decoration. Could crepe be the definition? Because, well, maybe cleaner. Maybe cleaner could be the definition. Like solution is a kind of cleaner. Like, I don't know. Caught in carpet. Decoration ripped at the front. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe we're looking for the letters D and R at the front of decoration ripped. Ooh, or CPDR. Split, like kind of shoved into the middle of carpet somehow. Supposing I did that. CDP, I don't know. That doesn't seem very good, does it? Yeah, I'm not sure what this clue's about. Leads in A Study in Scarlet with all the obvious flaws. As is? Yes. As is means with all the obvious flaws, and the leads in A Study in Scarlet are A, S, I, and S. All right, well, I have the great luxury of already getting to look at something with 3 letters in it. Possibly handcuffs others catching train. Restraint? That sounds good. Let's work out exactly why it's right. So possibly handcuffs, sure. That if you were talking about handcuffs, you might possibly be talking about a restraint. Others catching train. Well, I see train here, and it's being caught by rest, R-E-S, and then this last T, meaning others. Okay. Surveillance gizmo, initially positioned in department store facing the wrong way. Okay, so facing the wrong way very much looks like yeah. Looks like wordplay saying spell something backwards. And a famous department store would be Macy's, but if we spell it backwards, it's like this. And then in the middle, we have initially positioned, i.e. the first letter of position, which is P, give us spy cam, a surveillance gizmo. Well, I have more letters for this now. Still don't know what's going on though. I don't know what, like, is crepe paper a thing? Does that exist? Or are we just looking for like some kind, is it like a paper decoration? What is a paper decoration? Wrapping paper? I don't know. It's weird. Transgresses, taking the empty beer mugs. Okay, I think we're looking for steins. Let me just see why that. I have some ideas that look like steins. So empty beer, I kind of thought meant the letters B and R. And then we could take the letters B and R away from something meaning transgresses, but that does not seem to be happening. So the other thing is though, like sins, it means transgresses, right? And then we just have to figure out what TE is all about. The empty. Remove the H from the middle of it. Just keep the outside. And then we have sins taking TE, i.e. having TE inside of it. Casual shirt and city-related headwear. Don't know. Caught opening blue novel. Well, it's a 2-letter word, so it kind of has to be like in or it, right? Probably. In something. You could be caught in something. Opening blue novel. Blue can mean sad. That's a thing that happens. I don't know. Rosy Trio refurbished campus house. Okay. I think we're refurbished must be an anagram indicator here. And we're being asked to rearrange the letters in Rosy Trio to get something meaning campus house. How on earth do we do that? Story? Story something leaves me with what exactly? RIO? That doesn't seem very good. Sort. Store. Sorority. There we go. And that's a campus house. Chopper blade going back and forth. We must be looking for razor. Wait a minute. That's not right. Rotor. That's a chopper blade, and if you read it from back and forth, it's the same word. Okay. Well, can we do anything here? Oh, I still have no idea what's going on with this one. Dad hit forcefully by a possessive lover. A possessive might just be the word his or hers or something. Or even her, actually. I don't understand what forcefully could mean, but like, what if we put HER at the end here? And then we could have father, right? That's a dad. But if I put father here, then I'm using dad, and I'm not really using the possessive part. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll pencil in father here. All of it is pretty questionable. Well, okay, here's the thing. A casual shirt, you could just call it T, like the letter T. And then we could look for city related and get something meaning headwear? Casual shirt. Shirt. Yeah, okay, we have that. And city related. Urban. Urban means city related. And a turban is headwear. Okay. What about this? Have we looked at this recently? Yeah, still no idea. Sham essay about avenue meeting street. Well, about and meeting are words that suggest wordplay, and that would leave us sham as the definition. An 8-letter word for sham? I mean, there's a kind of pillow that's a sham, but the more common thing would be like a fake. Is a travesty a sham? I don't think it is, right? What is exactly a travesty? A false, absurd, or distorted representation of something. Oh, okay. So maybe it is a travesty. Let's try that, putting that one in and see if this makes any sense. Oh, here's an avenue, AVE. Wait, and meeting street? Essay about. Avenue meeting street, okay. AVE meeting ST. But TRTY is not really an essay, right? It's missing some letters. Like a treaty is a kind of essay in some sense. Or a treatise. I think this is travesty. But I don't totally understand why. Oh, try. T-R-Y are the letters we have. And if you essay something, you can be said to try that thing. Okay. Let me look up that definition, by the way, for you skeptics. Essay. Let me look it up specifically in Merriam-Webster.com, the only dictionary that I don't know. Google is good at giving definitions. But like Merriam-Webster is the only one that I actually like go to their website to look something up. Definition: effort, attempt, especially an initial tentative effort. So there you go. I didn't actually know it worked as a noun that way. I knew it worked as a verb. But essay as a verb, to make an often tentative or experimental effort to perform. Synonym: try. So there you go. Still very puzzled what's going on in here. It doesn't look like father is right, but the A worked and the R works. Ponder, happy, cry about retracted promise. Well, retracted looks like a backwards thing. About suggests aroundness. Like it, one word being written around another or inside another. So a retracted promise. An oath might be a promise. HTAO is pretty hard to fit into a word anywhere. A happy cry. It could be something like woohoo, you know, right? Like it could be a lot of things. Wow, yay. It could be yay. I don't know. And I can't think of an 8-letter word for. Oh, it's 2 4s, not a single 8. For ponder. Mull over. Does this work with the wordplay at all? Do I see a retracted promise anywhere here? I don't. Do I see any happy cries in here? No. Happy? Do I even see anything here that means happy? No. Ugh, this one bugs me. I'm gonna erase it. I'll remember mull over, but I don't want the letters from it distracting me from, because I think it's wrong. If I end up getting hints about it, I don't know. Touch piece of apple on the other hand. Piece of apple. Well, I mean, the letter P is a piece of apple, I guess. And on the other hand, could be something yet. I don't know. Neurologist holds 100 cents. Well, 100, they probably want me to use the letter C. I mean, we could say 100 cents is $1, right? But it's not clear where on earth we can fit dollar or even any synonym for dollar. Oh. I guess a synonym for dollar would be like buck or something? But then what would neurologist holds? How would that mean buck? So I'm thinking holds 100. The letter C is the Roman numeral for 100. So we could have a neurologist, like a 3-letter word for neurologist, with the letter C shoved in the middle somewhere, and that meaning sense. But I don't know any like terms for neurologist that would fit that way, or any 4-letter word for sense that have a C in the middle. Ultimately, Orwell is kept in the loop after fixing Story's flaw. Now, ultimately Orwell, I assume just they want the letter L there. And a Story's flaw is a plot hole. So let's work this one out. In the loop after fixing? Yes, we have the and loop, but we have this excess letter L lying around. So ultimately Orwell is kept in the loop. So we now have like the L loop or something. And then after fixing, i.e. rearranging the letters, we might arrive at plot hole, meaning Story's flaw. Sully swallows most of transparent elixir. Transparent is surely wordplay, but I don't really know how. Oh, you know, I wonder if most of is telling me, like, if it's a, what do they call these, hiddens or something? Just telling me to look for the answer as a series of 8 contiguous letters in transparent elixir. It's sort of hard to see how that could be, huh? Oh, or maybe most of transparent? So we're supposed to take a word meaning sully. I thought sully was the definition somehow, but what was I going to do with swallows then, right? I think we're supposed to take most of is somehow telling me to change the word transparent in some way. Like every other letter in it is a thing that cryptics sometimes want, although I don't know that most of would hint that. Or I don't know. Even if you took every other letter of transparent, I mean that's like transparent is 11 letters long. So every other letter would be like 5 or 6 of them. Anyway, it looks like elixir might be the definition. Maybe? I don't know. Outline school, having kindergarten, and in French. So, and in French could mean 2 different things, I think. It could mean et, which is French for and. So, and in French would be et. Or it could be just in French. In French, which I think is the letters en means in. Same as Spanish. School having kindergarten, man. Which both sides of this really look like the wordplay. Outline school kind of looks like S and L, right? So we could write S and L having kindergarten, right? But I don't know what 4-letter word for kindergarten we're looking for, and where do we, like, what does this have to do with in French? It might be just like some famous novel that's written in French, for example, but then what about and? They're not supposed to give you words that aren't necessary. But I think the New York Times is not as strict on that as like the English cryptics are. Sort of green bagel as it happens. Well, sort of green, we might look for olive, for example. Yes, this seems okay. As it happens could mean live. And a bagel, you could probably find some definition somewhere that says a bagel is an O, or an O is a bagel. And then we have olive, which is a sort of green. It's kind of a stretch, but I think it's okay. Mob ruined nicest day. So I assume nicest day, which is 9 letters, should be ruined, i.e. rearranged to mean mob. Boy, it's a few too many letters for me to do in my head. I don't even know, like... I don't have any idea what letters to put where. Are we looking for the Italian mob? Probably not. Or just like the concept of a mob in general, like a large throng of people. I don't know. Take care of Democrat inside tent with oxygen. Tend to? I got that mostly just from take care of and for to, just trying to think of how do you say take care of. But then we have Democrat inside tent with oxygen. Oh, the other thing is that with oxygen probably means it just ends with the letter O. And I was like, oh, a blank O looks like 2, tend to, okay, sure. Now let's do the last across before we start looking at the downs again, I guess. Kings, knights, and others returned letter stored in a box. Are we looking for a chess set? That would be too amazing, wouldn't it? Like, it fits, right? And it has kings, knights, and others. Returned letter stored in box? There's a chest. Yeah, look at that. Chest, C-H-E-S-T, which is a box, and stored inside that is a returned letter. The letter S spelled E-S-S written backward. Cool. So we already don't have any idea what's going on here. "50 tenants snatched its workshop's boxes." I mean, no idea here. Pink automobile people. Is dandelion a kind of... Is that a pink color? Let's look that up. Dandelion. Is it like... Is it a color? I don't know. Dandelions are very yellow, so I don't think they should be pink. Alright. I was just like trying to find 8-letter or 9-letter words that fit here. Dan, del, ion, right? And flowers are associated with colors, but I don't... I mean, suppose we wrote this in. Is there any way this could make any sense? I don't think so. Savage bears mauled pro Come on, help me. Okay, something out, I assume. Oh wait, no, it's 215. I was thinking it ended with a 3. Mauled looks a little bit like a word or an anagram indicator of some kind, but what would it be rearranging? These are 9 letters, which is how many? Oh, we need 8 anyway. This is 8. This is 9. This is 8 letters, but savage. I don't know. Pro. Come on, help me. Like, this has to be an A or an I, but I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. As a, in a, well, it could be an I if we had help me somehow. But it probably couldn't be an I if the definition were savage, then it would be probably A, right? I don't know. Where to see pilots pick shifts in army beds. Army beds, they give you like cots, right? Where to see pilots? You see pilots at an airport or on television, right? Like the first episode of something is a pilot. Not sure. Abandon final course in speech. Okay, course in speech probably means to mishear the word course. So C-O-A-R-S-E, right? Abandon. Retreat doesn't fit. Abandon, as in like reckless abandon, can also mean like unrestrainedness. Course, I mean, like the final course could be, desert. To desert is to abandon. And if you misheard someone saying final course, you might think they meant desert, as in to abandon. Concerned with being consumed by that menace. So concerned with sounds like the definition? Well, no. This is tough because being could be a number of things, right? Concerned with could be, I don't know, about or something, right? Being consumed by that, or I don't know. And then like the definition would be menace. Or it could be like concerned with, like concerned could be the definition, and then it could be the wordplay could be with being consumed by that menace. I don't know. There's a lot of things this could be, I think. Mine carts having programming that's backed up. Programming that's backed up? I mean, you could write code and back that up, but then you get edocs, which does not mean minecarts. And also having. Having programming? What's something that means programming that's short enough you can put it in the middle of a 5-letter word? Or in the middle of something and get a 5-letter word. It's kind of mysterious. Mine could be the definition, but I don't see any obvious way how. Mine carts could be, but I don't know any other 4-letter synonyms for mine carts. Measure bird, not including the head. Inch? Yes, inch. An inch is a measure, and a finch is a bird, so if you didn't include the head, you would get finch. Still no idea on this one. Or here. Mob ruined nicest day. All right, we have an N now. Can, dan, din, den. Send. Candy. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Paper decoration could be a streamer? Let's pencil that in. Okay, and maybe that's what crepe paper is, the kind of really thin. That makes sense. Ripped at the front, caught in carpet cleaner. Carpet cleaner is a steamer. You can steam carpets. And ripped at the front is just R. Okay, we got somewhere. In it. Still not sure there. Anything from this E? Ugh. A retracted promise, in some sense, could be called a lie. I don't know. Well, what about this one? We've had father for a while here, but is there something else here? Dad. Hit. I wish I could just like, I don't know, if there were a 2-letter word that meant dad, like, then we could, or that meant I don't know. It's very weird. Ponder happy cry about retracted promise. Aver could mean promise, I think, or a vow. Oh, or maybe just vow is a promise, right? And then we would be like writing like wav in here. And then we have stew over, maybe. Or something over. This is a retracted promise. Happy cry? I'm not aware of steer. Ah, cheer. Chew over. A cheer is a happy cry, and it's about this promise being retracted. All right, well now we have 2 of the 4 letters of this first 4-letter word, which is pretty cool, right? Workshops, boxes, coal bins. 50, I mean, I guess 50 is the letter L in Roman numerals. Don't know. Pink automobile. Well, we have a C here. Now I helpfully know that it's not dandelion. Huh. All right. Well, as I warned you, I do have to go get dinner, so we'll take a break here, and I'll chew it over, haha, while I have dinner and get back to you. All right, I'm back. I regret to inform you, the only thing I really chewed over was dinner. I have no new ideas on the crossword. Maybe you appreciate that. I don't know, but we'll do a quick scan here before I give up and ask for help. Lover. I feel like lover has got to be the definition, right? But I have no idea how it could be. What's a word for novel? Or is it a specific novel we're looking for? This H here kind of makes me think like the, but T blank H is not the, right? That's not how you spell it. People. It's not like citizen or something. People. It's not population, but maybe it's a word like that. What if we put in T and O here? Coalition is a word that sort of means multiple people, but I don't see how that has anything to do with pink automobile. A neurologist is a kind of doctor. You could just spell doc, but how do you put a C into that to hold 100, right? All right, I'm going to put the father in here so that I can get it confirmed or rejected by my asking for help. Come on, help me. I don't know. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Got everything right except this father thing. Okay. Well, this does not help very much. How about this letter? An O. In... I don't know. Oh, wait. Opening blue could be just the letter B? Or cot opening could be the letter C. But I don't see how. Like, I think novel is part of the definition. I don't know, it doesn't have to be, I guess. How about this letter? I guess we must be looking for a but, which means touch. Why does that work? Piece of apple is the letter A. On the other hand means but. Got it. In trouble? If you're caught, you're in trouble. That's fine. Opening blue novel? Ah. Wow, okay. The opening of something is its intro. And apparently novel can mean to spell in a new way, to rearrange the letters in blue. Yikes, that's a tough one. Well, now I have no new ideas here. It could be hour, though. A paramour. Okay, why is that correct? So, dad is a paw, that's fine. Ram is, to hit forcefully is to ram. And it's by a possessive. So I feel like in an English cryptic crossword, they would not be allowed to put the word a here for what it's worth, right? Because dad hit forcefully by possessive lover would mean the same thing. And the a is just like not part of the wordplay at all. Like a possessive is our, but possessive would be giving the same clues. You're really not supposed to write the a there. But whatever. Like, I'm doing the New York Times cryptic. I'm used to their rules anyway in numerous other ways. This is just one that sticks out to me. Okay, so we needed 2 letters over there, which is kind of a bummer. How about this? I mean, I thought for a while that this was coal bins, and I haven't really seen anything to dissuade me of that. And then we could put the S here, which we do want an S in this nicest day anagram. Not sure the details of how, but the S could go here. So say we wrote coal bins, right? Like, is that correct? No. The S was right. Tool. Well, but it can't be. Well, it could be tool. Yeah, that's true. Tool. Something you put. Yeah, a workshop would have a tool something. Tool somethings. 50 tenants snatched. I still think there has to be a C in here somewhere. But I don't understand where. Tool kits, there is no, or, oh, it's the L, right. 50 is L, not C. I got confused. Took means, so 50. Tenants, oh, means being contained within. Snatched, which means took. And then we just have its. Didn't know you could use tenants to mean that kind of wordplay indicator. Sully. Most of transparent elixir. Don't know. A-T-I-O-N? Really? Carnation. That's a pink color. An automobile is a car, and people are a nation. Oh, is 100 cents a euro? Do they have a euro cent? Ah, yes, that is what it is. Because holds apparently is a hidden clue. I'm supposed to notice that euro appears in the word neurologist, and it means 100 cents. Savage bears mauled pro. Be something, probably. And then we have bear. Bears mauled. Be a sport. Okay, so how was this supposed to work? Come on, help me. Could be a sport. Come on, help me. That's the definition. Savage bears. Oh. I was like, well, either one of these could be an anagram indicator. They both are. Rearrange bears and rearrange pro. Nope, where's the T coming from? Pro could mean top, maybe? Like if you're a pro golfer, you're a top golfer? And then you maul that to come up with... It doesn't seem quite right. Is it right, though? It is. Swallows most of transparent elixir. Gin is transparent. Snake oil. I bet it's snake oil. Why? Because, like, elixir, snake oil is kind of sold, you know, apocryphally as... Actually, is it apocryphal? I don't know. It was before my time. There probably were people out there selling snake oil, just like they sell essential oils these days. It was marketed as like an elixir that could just cure all kinds of ailments. Transparent. So sully is soil. Most of transparent. Are they looking for naked meaning transparent? As in like you can see naked ambition, transparent ambition, that kind of thing? I guess. Mob ruined. Nicest day. I just don't get how to rearrange the letters of nicest day here. Let's get another letter. An I. It has to be a vowel here, right? And we only have E and A left, unless we wanted Y, which I don't think is very good. Sen. I don't know. Where to see pilots? Where to see pilots? Shifts in army beds. Are they rotations? No. Oh. K. K is an unusual word. Book. It's all one word, though. Pork. I don't know. This. Oh, does K help with the cross, maybe? Okay, so the K is kindergarten, I guess that makes sense. Like K through 12, K can mean kindergarten. Outline school. Having kindergarten. SKL. It's possible to start something. Oh, are we looking for sketch? Yes. So sketch means outline. School. SCH can mean school. It has kindergarten, and it also has in French. It has and in French. Got it. Trams? Tram is a kind of cart, but not really a mine cart, I don't think. Programming. That's backed up. Smart doesn't really. Oh, it is trams. Because something that has programming might be like, a smart appliance, like a smart refrigerator or something. And if that having programming therefore can mean smart, and that backed up could be trams. So it kind of seems like a Y almost has to go at the end here, right? Just like where else in the word would it make sense? And then we can put like a C here or a D. And that's about it. Maybe a T. Maybe this HYT is good enough. Concerned with being consumed by that menace. One word. I don't know. Let's check what we've got so far. It's not the Y. The Y doesn't go here. Okay. Everything else was okay. I mean, this is a weird one. I don't even know where the C can go. Could go here? Where does the Y go? Maybe it does go here. And then you could put a C here, maybe sink. But like, sink what? I don't know, give me this letter. It was a C. This one? T. What do I have left? I have Syncat. So I still have the E, D, Y. Syndicate. It was still supposed to be about like the Italian mob, not just the concept of mobs in general. They're a crime syndicate. Okay, does this help? A menace is a threat. Consumed by that. Yes, concerned with RE. I see. Being consumed by THAT. Well, now we have this I. We've had it for a while, I guess. Right, I already looked at it with the I. I don't know. Cockpits is where you see pilots, of course. Where to see pilots? Cockpits. Pick shifts. PICK is being shifting here inside of COTS. I see. All right, well, that was a fun little cryptic. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.